Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northland Basketball. Welcome back to Snowflake High School. Tonight's broadcast of the boys varsity matchup out there. Snowflake getting set to take on the Round Valley Elks. We welcome you into our courtside location. Yep. Snowflake and Round Valley in this one tonight, everybody. And we'll get you all set for it here in a moment. We'll have starting lineups, I believe, are still slated to go here at Lobo Gymnasium. Meanwhile, the national anthem is underway. And there's your national anthem. Welcome back, everybody. Floyd Simmons and my broadcast partner on this one. This broadcast of Northland Basketball is Talia Clare back in with us. Talia, it's great to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, Floyd.
Are you having fun yet?
I'm having a great time.
That's the question.
You're the best.
If
I'm going to do this, I want to do it with the best. So I'm so happy to be here.
He caught me by surprise with that one. Round Valley and their starting lineup being announced. Riker Marble is among those. Brody Ziegler as well. Again, a start tonight for the Round Valley Elks. Let's see who else is in that starting lineup out there. Brett Jordan will get a start tonight for the Elks. Boy, that's some football players in that lineup out there. Ryan Rodriguez will start today. And Stanton Wilson gets the start tonight. The last time we covered the Round Valley game, we had some issue with some spelling. And hopefully we have saddled all of that for you. Snowflake getting their starters announced to the crowd. Well, that head coach out there is Joe Clare. You know something about Joe Clare. How passionate would you say your husband, Joe Clare, the Snowflake boys coach, tell you how passionate is he as a coach?
Floyd, have you seen him coach?
Many times.
He is heart, mind, body, and soul all in as a coach.
So you're saying he's pretty passionate?
Pretty passionate.
He's kind of mostly passionate is what you're trying to tell me.
Very passionate. He loves this game, and he loves the boys, and I think he really enjoys what he does.
Did he ever say anything to you about the differences between coaching girls and boys? He's the guy that really brought Snowflake back to prominence in the girls program. Coached a few years that program before taking over the boys after Andy Wood called it quits. What has he said basically is the difference between the boys and the girls in his experience?
I don't know if I can say everything on the air.
It's okay. Well, listen, personality-wise, it's always going to be different coaching boys and girls, that's for sure.
No, he loved his time with the girls. Loved his time with the girls.
The referee, Scott Baker, tosses it, and the boys tip it, and Snowflake controls. We're underway on this broadcast of Northland Basketball, everybody. It's presented at the Sports Zone here, and we're in Snowflake for this one tonight. The Lobos with the ball outside for a three-point try. That one is going to be no good for Carson Lewis. Snowflake gets it back and will attack. Shot good. Nice shot by, hey, you know that kid, Landon Clare.
I think he's so cute.
Is he a cute kid?
He's my son. Just so everybody's listening knows. That's my boy.
Take a look. Oh, man, he's got a full head of hair, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's a good kid. You ever have to get on him to cut that thing?
I said the other day, you need a haircut. And he's like, Mom, it's fine.
Problem is, look at him out there right now. If he gets a haircut of any kind, he's going to start looking like he's about 12 years old. So.
That's true. I think that's why he keeps it long.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Here's a nice job inside by Round Valley. They work it into Brody Ziegler. Brody's got his first points of the game. Nice start between these two teams. Let's check Snowflake's starting lineup. Carson Lewis out there. Merrick Ulberg, who goes on a drive right now and is able to drop one in for Snowflake. He is in the starting 5. So are Ty Boone. And let's check your others. I mentioned Landon Clare. He starts this one here tonight. Asher Brewer in the Snowflake starting lineup. Nice work inside by Round Valley. They've got an answer for you, and it's Brett Jordan working in the paint to get 2 points to tie the game at 4. Hey, great start between these two teams.
Yeah, lots of energy, I feel already. Energy and tenaciousness, quick. Nice rebound by Asher Brewer.
Yeah, tipped right to Brewer by one of the Round Valley teams. And Asher's got his first bucket of the game. Snowflake in front. This game gone back and forth early on. And 6-4, the Lobos in front. Ryan Rodriguez stops at the foul line, and he gets tied up by Ty Boone. Good job by Ty with help defense. Get the hand in there and tie it up.
Super great help defense. I know from inside sources that the Lobos have really been working on their inside defense, or their help side defense.
Riker Marble trying to get the ball in and took too much time. Better known in Riker's key sport, football, as delay of game. Could not get the play started. Snowflake's got possession. We've got 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Drive and a bump, and it looks like a foul committed by Stanton Wilson. His first game foul of the game. First foul called on either one of these teams. Round Valley's first quarter foul. And there's going to be a quick Snowflake foul before you can even run any time off the clock here.
I don't think the coach liked Merrick Ulberg's move off of the defense.
Well, that whistle is the first on Snowflake. And they lead 6-4, but Round Valley a chance to even that up right here. Riker Marble brings it up. Rodriguez, and he'll turn around from just inside free throw distance. Can't make the jump shot. Rebound Clare, and Ty Boone to try and finish. Nope, no shot there. The turnaround after the rebound, and a nice little soft putback by Carson Lewis. The shot is good. From downtown, how do you like that one?
Holy moly.
Stanton Wilson from way out here decided, I like the look here, and he bangs it home for a big 3.
Did he watch the girls' game?
Here comes Landon Clare. He feeds it inside, a little head fake, and that shot good for Merrick Ulberg. I'm telling you, these two teams, they've come out ready to play.
Yeah, they have. I love the energy.
10-7, Lobos in front. Here's Brett Jordan, and he tries to find Rodriguez in the corner left side, but Jordan didn't look up soon enough to see where this guy was. He ends up throwing it out of bounds. Snowflake's got it back. Well, this officiating crew, that's some pretty good officials out there, man. These guys all get high marks as far as I'm concerned. Scott Baker, I mentioned him tossing it at the beginning. Greg Chavez Jr. is out there as well. And we're going to watch Snowflake go to work. Carson Lewis on the drive. Shot is made. Round Valley wants a timeout. So we'll give them that timeout. Stay right here, everybody. With a 12-7 Snowflake lead in the first quarter, Round Valley spends their first timeout. It's a full timeout. And those officials out there, they include, as you take another look at the replay, a little backdoor cut, trying to go to work. Instead, Round Valley, Blue Ridge, I'm going to get it right. Snowflake is the ones with the basketball, and Carson Lewis finishing right there.
It's like naming your kids.
I know. And these are all my kids as far as I'm concerned. They may not think so, but every one of these teams we get to cover. We cover something like 26 schools on a fairly regular basis.
That's impressive.
Yeah, we like it. We like it a lot. Or 26 teams, I should say, not 26 schools, but the team between the boys and girls. So there's a lot of names, a lot of kids we become very familiar. We like that. But these officials, let me mention them again. Scott Baker, one of the guys, he's crossing in front of our broadcast desk right now. Greg Chavez Jr. And I mentioned the third member of the team. I really want to mention him because he's made his return to the referee ranks. That's Leroy Thomas. He's patrolling the baseline right now. He took a long time. He took 7 years off. He was injured, and then he just sat out for a long time. He makes the call on an offensive foul, player control foul. And he gets Stanton Wilson with the whistle there. There's Leroy Thomas. And we're just glad to see him back, man. That's one of my all-time favorite officials right there. Great guy and just a real quality official. And it's great to have him back in the ranks out there, especially when there's such a drought of officials. We need more officials.
Yes, we appreciate them.
Yeah, no doubt. And if you're a person out there who's watching that has any inclination now, why not come out and why not join the ranks and become an official, an AIA official? Because they need you. They need you. They need great officials to add to the numbers. You know, how many times during football season do we end up with games that you have to shuffle and move around because there just aren't enough officials, right?
Yeah. No, they played games on like weekdays in football because there wasn't enough officials. So we appreciate them.
Let's get back to the action halfway through the first quarter. Snowflake 12, Round Valley 7, Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. And the ball in the corner for the Lobos. They're going to send it back out to Olberg and then outside for a three-point try, and it was well short for Asher Brewer. He knew it, tried to follow, but it didn't even catch iron for him. Here's the drive, and there's a ball out of bounds. Cole Tom for Round Valley trying to get to the basket and knocked out by Snowflake.
You're starting to see a little bit more mistakes happening, a little bit more rush passes, a little.
And the personal foul is whistled on Asher Brewer, his first of the game. That's Snowflake's second team foul. Round Valley's got 2 fouls as well. Comes in to Cole Tom, tipped out of his hands. Landon Clare had it for a moment, and he got called for the travel. Well, Mom, what do you think? Travel?
Foul.
Contact by the defense?
A little bit of both.
You wanted a foul right there, didn't you?
No, I don't feel like. I like that call.
Oh, there's that foul that you wanted right there.
I like that call.
One of the other officials came in and gave some assistance.
No, I feel bad for the Round Valley kid, though. He really was just in the wrong place. Landon kind of turned, and they made contact, and unfortunately, the Round Valley kid got called for the foul. I really think it could have gone either way, to be honest.
Cole Tom that gets whistled for Round Valley. Olberg travels. Snowflake hands it back to the Elks. We've been stuck at 12-7 for quite a while now.
I told you they were starting to make some mistakes and things that were slowing down the speed of the game.
Look, we played 4.5 minutes of basketball in the second quarter. Nobody scored.
Yeah.
Backdoor cut.
Great defense by Merrick Olberg. Wow.
It really was. No score yet on this, but 2 shots on the way for Cole Tom, and it was Olberg. No, it's not. They're not going to whistle Olberg. They're going to say it was Brock Irvin. Brock Irvin helping out there. He checked into that Snowflake lineup. Tonight, am I smelling a hot dog? What am I smelling? I cannot tell.
It's popcorn.
That's popcorn?
I think so, yeah.
It's hot dog flavored popcorn is what that has got to be.
You're right. It's hot dog. It's hot dog. I'm smelling it now.
Do you see one around? And I mentioned it because when you smell a hot dog, a boiled hot dog like that one, and you don't necessarily want to, that is not the most pleasant smell. Hey, we've got the first point scored right there on that foul shot in the second quarter. How do you like that, huh? Took a while.
I want to see more scoring here.
I think we all do. I think that's what we came for. Here's the swing around up on the right angle. Carson Lewis back the other way from the corner. 3-point try for Clare is a little bit short of the mark. And Round Valley running with that rebound into front court. Stop on the baseline. Here's Cole Tom. Brett Jordan and Riker Marble now. Marble with a couple of moves, gets some space, and he fades from the free throw line. Shot no good there. Rebound Snowflake. That's Asher Brewer.
You said that Marble was a good football player?
Oh, he's a tremendous football player.
He has good moves, smooth moves for a basketball player.
Yeah, it's just the pure athleticism and strength that he has. And by the way, he was the 3A East Region Player of the Year.
Was he?
In football, yeah.
I can see.
He's also a first-team All-State defensive player. And Brett Jordan, who I think was also an all-state football player, if I'm not mistaken. Brett Jordan buries the three for Round Valley to make this a one-point game. It's 12-11. Snowflake in front. Here's Landon Clare, and he's got a big three. He's got to make Mom happy with the big shot. Is that just like you drew it up?
Just like you drew up. That's what he was supposed to do last time, and he missed it. So I'm glad he redeemed himself before Coach took him out.
Coach pulls him off the floor. The guy that replaces him is Aiden Core, who got injured during football season. Wearing, I see, a brace of some kind on his right knee. How's Aiden doing?
So Aiden was recuperating from after football season, and the first practice that he came out, he tweaked his knee again, and he's been out for 3 weeks. So we're happy to see Aiden back.
Yeah. Round Valley shot and miss. Snowflake up in the front court. Brock Irvin inside, then to the corner for a jump shot, and that one is no good for Aiden Core. Rebound, Marble. Riker brings it up the floor. Stops to Jordan. And that's off Snowflake, out of bounds. Yeah, it's a great job and a good call by the official. Great job by Marble.
I think it hit the player that was sitting at the check-in stand, hit him in the face. The ball.
Yeah, it did.
That was hard.
He checks in just in time to see triple. He's got triple vision out there after getting smacked in the face.
Which hoop does he shoot at? The one in the middle.
That's Staten Wilson. The guy with he just checked into the game with the fluorescent pink sneakers. And a Snowflake foul on Carson Lewis right there, a little body check. Minute 9 remaining in the first quarter, 15-11. Snowflake in front of Round Valley. Jordan looking around, and he throws it away. Carson Lewis with the interception. He is going to make some space. The turnaround no good, and he'll get it back. Misses again. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Marble sprinting.
Oh, nice dish, nice.
Beautiful pass inside to Joa Brown, and Joa's got his first points of the game for the Elks. Down by 2.
Is that true? Joa's a freshman?
I'm going to go with you on that one. Chance for Round Valley with 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. Chance for them to tie the game. And Brett Jordan unable to do that. Fighting for the rebound. And a jump ball. Jump ball, folks. You're listening to Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the home of Sports Zone Radio. And you're also watching on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube and Facebook channels. If you're on Facebook, I always recommend that you move over to YouTube. We have fewer issues, fewer problems with our live video stream on YouTube. And also, smash the like button or subscribe button, would you? And get our notifications and never miss any of the action on Sports Zone Radio. Ezra Baum into the game, and Ezra buries the shot. Big three for Ezra, and time will run out on Round Valley. Couldn't get anything done to close out the first quarter, and Snowflake will grab an 18-13 advantage going into the second period. Stand by, sports fans. We'll be back in just a moment with more Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Whoa! Did you see Cellular One's affordable connectivity plan now comes with a 100 gigabyte hotspot?
We can stream for days.
Yes, that's right. The Cellular One ACP plan now includes 100 gigabytes of LTE data. Use it as a hotspot every month in addition to unlimited data on your smartphone. Tribal land residents on government assistance programs can access the free ACP plan, including those enrolled in WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, and Medicaid. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only, non-transferable. Limited to 1 line per household.
Welcome back to Snowflake, everybody. Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. Floyd Simmons, Talia Clare here on the play-by-play call for the Sports Zone. Brett Jordan with the basketball to Ryan Rodriguez for Round Valley. They get the ball first in the second quarter, down by 5. Riker Marble with the ball overhead. So you got Jordan, Marble, Rodriguez.
Wow, what a great shot.
Start the second quarter. Joa Brown is also out there, and finally Stanton Wilson. They all start the second quarter. You just saw that Riker Marble jump shot to make it a 3-point game. Snowflake in front, 18-15. On the baseline, Asher Brewer can't make the shot. Bats around and into the hands of Marble. Up the floor, right side, Jordan decided to take it inside himself. Nice little hop out there for the points.
Round Valley really coming out strong in this second quarter. 4 quick points.
And they cut this to a 1-point game. Snowflake still in front. Let's see if that lasts. Well, there's a try from the corner. That's no good out there for Carson Lewis. Rebound. Brock Irvin to Brewer inside. Back out to Irvin for 3, and that's off the mark. Tipped around. Nope, controlled. Snowflake has it. And that second, third effort for the Lobos finally works out all right. Ezra Baum has his second bucket today. The Elks try to answer, can't do it. Brewer the rebound. Snowflake's got the ball. Carson Lewis into front court. Well, these guys that started the quarter for Snowflake, we're going to see a little mix-up in the lineup. Ezra Baum is out there. This is Carson Lewis with the basketball. Also Brock Irvin on the floor. Asher Brewer is out there, and Aiden Core as well. Aiden's got it. To Lewis. Brewer back to Aiden. He's got an open look at 3 and can't hit it. Saved by Snowflake, taken by Round Valley. And it goes out of bounds. Ball belongs to Snowflake. Here comes Nash Robinson and Merrick Ulberg in for Snowflake. Take a look at the replay again.
What do you think?
It was a good call by the official. I think Marble touched it last. Lewis, bounce pass to the corner is knocked away by Wilson for Round Valley. Yeah, I like the pace of the game a lot. This is fun basketball right here, and Snowflake's student section is not disappointing either.
They're never disappointing. I love Snowflake's student section.
Miss inside, rebound Snowflake. Irvin's follow no good, and a whistle and a foul.
Official's gonna deliberate.
And it's Merrick Ulberg, his second foul. I think coach is going to lift him. He does, in favor of Landon Clare. So Landon, as opposed to his older brother and one of your other children, Tyler Clare, who graduated last year. Landon and Tyler look like very different physical makeup kids.
Very different. Poor Landon got my jeans and Tyler got Joe's jeans.
Tyler's a big fella.
Tyler is a big fella.
Look at that job. Riker Marble, great pass for the assist inside, and Joa Brown has the bucket for Round Valley. I'll bet you Landon, though. I bet you in his quest for competition, I bet you he grew a lot and learned a lot playing against his older brother.
Yeah, he did. They have very different playing styles and very different personalities. Oh, you can't even compare them.
That's not going to stop me, though.
That's true.
Riker Marble. Jordan in the corner, and now they'll kick it for a wide open jump shot from the left baseline. Go ahead and count that one, everybody. That's good for Brody Ziegler.
Round Valley doing a really good job of execution right now. Everything looking really good for Round Valley. The Lobos can't get anything to drop.
Well, Round Valley took the lead, okay, 21-20. They got that. although they're going to give the ball back to Snowflake, they had an opportunity to extend a 1-point advantage, but Ziegler's wraparound pass goes out of bounds off his teammate. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Ezra Baum to Carson Lewis on the left angle. And a turnaround for Brock Irvin is good for the 2.
Brock's first points of the game. I like to see him get in on the action.
Brett Jordan fakes the handoff, little play action, and his jump shot no good. Snowflake has taken back the lead, 22-21, and they'll get the ball for an inbound. Asher Brewer's jump shot is no good. Rebound for the Elks. Outlet pass thrown away. Back to Snowflake. So some turnovers as Round Valley made that little run. They got the lead, but now they've started to shoot themselves in the foot a bit.
Turnovers are not a team's best friend.
You're telling me that's not what the doctor ordered?
No. I don't like turnovers, Floyd.
Snowflake and a three-point try that is no good. Claire's got it, and a timeout for Snowflake.
Coach Claire's not happy right now.
Yeah, and if Landon had made that little shot right there, he wouldn't be happy himself. The coach called timeout before the shot.
No, he wouldn't have cared. He's on a mission right now. He's trying to get his boys to run the play, and they won't run the play, so.
All right, they're having a big discussion about that right now. 30-second timeout here on the radio and on video. Stand by, 22-21. Lobos in front of the Elks. Stand by for more Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Every home has a story to tell, and your furniture sets the stage. From classic to contemporary, farmhouse to European, the Furniture Gallery will match your taste with the perfect centerpiece or accent. Make each room in your home a place to gather, connect, and create lasting memories. The Furniture Gallery doesn't just sell furniture. They deliver comfort, quality, and unparalleled customer service. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, helps make a house a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Snowflake looks to throw it in. They do get it in. Baum gets it now over to Carson Lewis on the right angle. Brewer down in the low post.
And another turnover.
A little confusion. Somebody zigged when they should have zagged. And the ball goes out of bounds.
The Lobos can't lose this momentum, though. I feel like the momentum is definitely on Round Valley's side, and the Lobos have to answer with the same tenacity if they want to stay in this game.
Jump shot, no good for Ziegler. Rebound Snowflake, here they go. Into front court, drop it down low. Ezra Baum couldn't complete the transaction, and Round Valley will own the ball with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ziegler to Riker Marble, Lewis guarding him. Now a little switch, Rodriguez with the ball, and he gives it right back to Marble. A little shot on the baseline and got too far under. So we stay at 22-21. Snowflake with the turnaround. That one is no good. Off the mark. Rebound Round Valley. Gave it right back to the Lobos. And a travel called. So Round Valley will have it after all. Ezra Baum takes a timeout. Ty Boone returns to the Snowflake lineup. Also in for the Lobos, J.J. Hall out there. I haven't seen J.J. yet today.
Yeah, no. J.J.'s been coming off the bench really well for the Lobos.
And he'll pick up Staten Wilson as he brings it across. And Lewis commits a foul, hand check foul as he got into Brett Jordan. Almost got that takeaway, but instead he gets his second foul of the game. And he is out of the game. Aiden Kaur comes in for him. So we had great pace for about a quarter and a half, Talia. And it's really turned into a clunky end of the second quarter.
Really back and forth. Turnovers, missed shots, except for that one made by Brett.
It was Brody, actually. Brody Ziegler got that shot from the corner. Here's one. J.J. Hall tried the three, couldn't get it. And the rebound is in the hands of Ziegler. They've got the lead, 23-22. Will Round Valley be able to take that into halftime?
We shall see. 1 minute, 16 seconds to find out.
Tough place for a team to come in and get a road victory here at Snowflake. I'd like to know what, say over the last 15 years, what Snowflake's home record is. I'll bet it's a very sterling winning percentage.
Yeah, Snowflake has a tough crowd. I mean, the crowd appearance is always really strong for Snowflake.
Well, I think part of it is the acoustics of the building. I mean, I think this building was built just right for the size of crowd to just amplify the noise they can generate. So it's tough on a player. I mean, they're in your headspace all game long. And that student section is amazing. Hey, here's a great pass to Asher Brewer. He is fouled on the shot make, and he's going to the foul line.
Great pass inside by Aiden Kaur. It was like a bullet. He was like, I'm getting it in there. He sees Asher posting up hard. Great post up by Asher. Great finish at the basket.
And the foul shot is good as well for Asher Brewer. So he gets the and one. He's got 5 in the game. Snowflake is back in front. They're in front by 2 right now. Pass inside to Ziegler. Tried to draw contact for a foul line opportunity, and he did. Snowflake, Aiden Kaur got the body on him inside.
3 defenders around the player, and I think they all just kind of got a little too aggressive.
Ziegler adds to his personal total, and now he leads the game in scoring for Round Valley along with Brett Jordan. They both have 7 points. Now Ziegler is the solo leader in the scoring column for Round Valley. 29 seconds left in the half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. Claire with a bounce pass to Kaur, and that one's knocked out of bounds by Ziegler. Stop the clock with 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Look around, Claire has it for a 3-point try. No good there, Marble rebound. And he is taking on 3 defenders. Almost got it.
Almost got it. I thought he traveled a little bit there, 1 extra step, but.
I think they let him have it because they were admiring his willingness to take on the defense. Ty Boone with the shot that counts at the buzzer. Snowflake gets that, and they get the lead. They'll take a 2-point lead into halftime as Ty Boone just does beat the buzzer, everybody. Our score here at halftime. Snowflake 27, Round Valley 25. You'll take another look on the replay. The bounce pass finds Ty Boone. We really don't, you can't tell. You have no clock, or
I think it was right at the buzzer. The ball left his hand right at the buzzer.
I'd like Snowflake to have the lighting on the backboard like you see in a lot of other places. Hey, maybe that's something to work on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, a Snowflake lead by 2 here at the half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way, everybody. So
I love this little huddle.
Stand by for it. This is Northland Basketball. It's presented by the Sports Zone.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud. Every home has a story to tell, and your furniture sets the stage. From classic to contemporary, farmhouse to European, the Furniture Gallery will match your taste with the perfect centerpiece or accent. Make each room in your home a place to gather, connect, and create lasting memories. The Furniture Gallery doesn't just sell furniture. They deliver comfort, quality, and unparalleled customer service. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, helps make a house a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
We get it. The last thing you probably want is a trip to the hospital. But the first thing you should consider is where you'll receive the best healthcare experience. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, we strive to be the community's preferred healthcare provider. Need a home doctor visit, a wellness appointment, or to utilize the latest CT and MRI technology? Our professionally trained staff will care for you with empathy and purpose. White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Don't settle for less on a gift when you can give way more for way less. The Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top goes beyond having the perfect card. Exciting new lines were just released. Bourbon Barrel Foods out of Louisville, Kentucky features gourmet sauces, nuts, and seasonings. Jack Black's Men's Superior Skincare, be manly and clean. And for ladies, Pinkies Up, luxury teas, sugars, cups, and infusers. Open Monday through Saturday, the Hallmark is where smiles are made together.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
You probably already know the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass jingle, but this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we are giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 bonus cash right before Christmas. Hello, Santa! Right now, when you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for your insured windshield replacement, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters, or full-service car washes at the KK Express Wash, or a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present from the best auto glass tinters on the mountain. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 in holiday cash. And again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas bonus drawing.
536-597, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Well, it is halftime, basketball fans. Welcome back to Snowflake High School for this one. And at halftime, Snowflake leads Round Valley 27-25. Floyd Simmons right here with Talia Clare. And, well, Talia, Snowflake's in front by just that 2 points. But, you know, pretty fun first half. Very competitive. Round Valley certainly came and brought their A game to play the Snowflake Lobos team. And we've been treated to a pretty entertaining game in the first half so far.
I agree.
Let me ask you about Snowflake. And you know, Coach Clare, you know him intimately, as a matter of fact. What does he expect to see from his guys when they go out there on a game-by-game basis?
I think he just likes to see execution. They work so hard on their offensive strategy, and he likes to see when they actually execute it. You know, so many times you'll get a selfish player who wants to take the shot before the play is executed, and he just wants his team working the offense. Mostly.
Okay. What does he expect from young Landon Clare?
too much, in my opinion.
He expects too much.
No.
Dad expects too much out of son.
I just think he expects, him to rise to the occasion. He is young, and this is his first varsity experience, and I think he expects Landon to know that he trusts him to do his job.
Okay. All right. Well, Landon's done a good job for Snowflake. Let's run through the numbers in that first half, everybody. Snowflake in front by 2, and the Lobos are led in scoring by a trio of players that have 5 points each, including Landon Clare. He's got 5. He's hit one of 2 threes that the team has here in the first half of the game. Asher Brewer also has 5 points, and Ezra Baum has 5. He hit the other 3-pointer for Snowflake. Merrick Ulberg checks in with 4 points. Carson Lewis has 4 points, and the remaining points belong to Brock Irvin and Ty Boone. They each have 2 points for Snowflake in the first half. On the other side for Round Valley, they are led in scoring by Brody Ziegler. He had a big second quarter. He's got 8 points, 8 points overall for Brody. Brett Jordan has 7 points in this one for Round Valley. Also Joe Brown with 4 points. Staten Wilson has 3 points. That was one of the team's 2 3-point baskets made in the first half. Riker Marble has 2 points. Cole Tom has the other point remaining for Round Valley. I mentioned that Brett Jordan hit a 3. Well, Staten Wilson hit a 3, or vice versa. Maybe I mentioned Staten hit a 3, but Brett has the other 3. So both teams with a couple of 3s in the first half of the game. Well, let's grab a final timeout. There's a playlist there called Half One. There's one called Half One. Let's grab that one, guys, up there to wrap up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. We'll be back for the second half in a moment. Snowflake leads Round Valley 27-25 in this boys varsity game. This is Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
You probably already know the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass jingle, but this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we are giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 bonus cash right before Christmas. Hello, Santa! Right now, when you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for your insured windshield replacement, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters, or full-service car washes at the KK Express Wash, or a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present from the best auto glass tinters on the mountain. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 in holiday cash. And again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas bonus drawing.
5, 3, 6, 5, 9, 7, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Whoa! Did you see Cellular One's affordable connectivity plan now comes with a 100 gigabyte hotspot?
We can stream for days.
Yes, that's right. The Cellular One ACP plan now includes 100 gigabytes of LTE data. Use it as a hotspot every month in addition to unlimited data on your smartphone. Tribal land residents on government assistance programs can access the free ACP plan, including those enrolled in WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, and Medicaid. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only, non-transferable. Limited to 1 line per household.
Hey, back to Snowflake, everybody. Getting set to start the second half on this one. Snowflake will have the ball first. It's Snowflake taking on Round Valley on this broadcast of Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. This is the boys matchup after the Snowflake Lady Lobos handled the Lady Elks in the girls game earlier today. Let's get this one underway. Our score, Snowflake 27, Round Valley 25. And a great pass underneath to Ty Boone. Boy, I tell you, Landon Clare threw a dart through the defense, but Snowflake was unable to complete it. And then a jump ball. Round Valley is going to take over the basketball. Let me mention our upcoming broadcast schedule for the folks real quick. Mention this Saturday, 5 o'clock start in a boys-only broadcast of Northland Basketball. Snowflake will host Ganado. So back here to Snowflake this Saturday, 5 o'clock. Then on Monday we will travel to Page, Arizona, USA, everybody. And we're not going up there to do any striper fishing. We're not going after those stripers, no matter how much they boiling out there. No, we're going to be watching basketball. It's Page hosting American Leadership Academy of West Foothills. And we'll be there for the action on Monday with the first game beginning at 5:30 p.m. That's a boys game first. They alternate starts of boys and girls games at Page. That's how much they regard their girls basketball program at Page. They deserve it. So again, 5:30 Monday, ALA West Foothills at Page. Then on Tuesday, we'll be at Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jackets hosting Alchese. That ought to be a big one. That's Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Snowflake at Tuba City. And that'll wrap up our pre-Christmas broadcast schedule.
That's a full schedule.
It's a lot of travel, and we get to go to Page and Tuba City inside of 72 hours.
Do you bring your pillow in your car?
No, I don't. No, I certainly don't.
No roadside naps?
No, and I'll tell you, as we watch a nice drop pass, beautiful from Ziegler to Wilson. And Stanton Wilson gets the points. Brody Ziegler with the assist. Round Valley has tied the ball game, everybody, with 6:51 on the clock, third quarter. It's 27-27. Snowflake going to work inside. Asher Brewer breaks the tie. Another nice feed that he got from his teammate, and then Brewer's going to get a steal. Asher up the floor. He's not stopping. Missed a shot. Rebound, Riker Marble for Round Valley. I'll check the starters for you, these two teams, as Riker gets an assist and a nice feed. Stanton Wilson is there. More points for Round Valley. So you got Stanton Wilson, Riker Marble, Brett Jordan starting out there. Ryan Rodriguez starting for Round Valley as well. And their fifth starter, let me find him. It looks like Brody Ziegler. We got a whistle because the official standing right in front of Coach Clare thought that Coach Clare called for timeout, but what he actually said was he was yelling at Ty.
Go for Ty.
Yeah, go for Ty. Ty Boone on the floor. Coach was yelling. The official heard Ty, and he thought that meant timeout. Hey, man, you got to clear out your ears there, Greg.
It's your partner. She's annoying.
My partner's
Blame it on me.
My partner's annoying. Uh-oh.
Wow. Tough crowd.
He blamed that one on you.
Tough crowd.
Okay, anyway, we're back to the action. Snowflake's got it, and they're going to drop it to the baseline. That one kicked a little bit. And a jump ball is called. It will belong to Snowflake. And we're all getting old, okay? Every one of us, Greg. Okay, so Talia, I didn't want to mention, you asked me, do I take a pillow on these trips, right? Well, here's our workflow, okay? As we watch Asher Brewer take the inbound pass and go up and get fouled. So 2 shots on the way for Brewer. The personal foul is on Ziegler. It's his second of the game. So the way that works is, let's say you travel to Tuba City. That's a pretty long drive home. It's about 3.5 hours to get home from Tuba. And that's if you don't stop somewhere and try to find something open and have a bite to eat, which isn't always the easiest
on that interstate
thing to find. One foul shot good, one foul shot misses everything right there, and Snowflake's in front by 1 now. So, you got about a 3.5 hour drive. Well, I do the driving home, and Derek is working the entire time. And he is editing video. He's putting together highlights packages, putting together those great packages you see on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Our interviews with players of the game and coaches and all that. And he clearly does a great job. But if we go to Tuba City and we make a 3.5 hour drive home from there, pretty much by the time we get home, he's got that part of the work done. And if it's a shorter trip, like this one tonight from Snowflake back home to Sholo, and that's where Derek's located in Sholo, he's going to be working at home for the next couple of hours, getting all that stuff done. So the work doesn't end just because the game is over,
I've always wondered what it took to get those videos out by the morning, because that was like one of my favorite things at football season. I can't wait to watch the highlights the next morning.
It takes a lot of late night hours, a lot of coffee, a lot of aggravation.
Oh.
It takes a lot, so the game is one thing, but the post-production is quite another extraordinary and monumental effort, mostly by Derek. As you watch an offensive foul, player control foul on Brody Ziegler. I'm very proud of the entire crew and what they do, and it's just what we do. I mean, you set a standard somewhere along the line. We knew that this was going to be our business and how we would do it. We knew that, we love ESPN, or at least we used to love ESPN, and all that they would do, how they would do it. We wanted to emulate that and give our version the best that we could with limited resources in a small market like this. And so we developed that early on, and once you develop the standard and you improve on it, you just can't go backwards. You can't do it different.
No.
So
well, you guys do a great job. Seriously. Thank you, Derek, for staying up so late and editing those videos, because I love them when I wake up.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. If you don't have that video in a timely fashion, it just doesn't matter to people at some point.
Nope.
Right? You can't be too late on that. Here's a nice feed on the inbound to Brett Jordan, and he finishes for Round Valley. Guess what? They're back in front, 31-30. And we're going to get a carry on Merrick Ulberg. That'll be a turnover. Snowflake will give it back to the Elks. The Elks I don't believe the Elks have led by more than 1 point in this game. They've had the lead 2 or 3 other times. And I think this is it. I don't think they've stretched it out. Certainly haven't had, by my recollection, a 2-possession lead. And they're not going to get it this time, that's for sure. That one's a throwaway.
No, such a close game. Back and forth, answer for answer. Very evenly matched.
Here's the inbound. Carson Lewis brings it into front court. I was noticing some kind comments from some viewers on our YouTube channel just a while ago. There's a tip out and then a ball knocked out of bounds. Brett Jordan touched it last. Snowflake will have possession. Let's see, I think Reggie Peterson, one of the great Snowflake Lobo basketball, football players, athletes out there. He was mentioned in a comment. Oh, they were wondering who Reggie is pulling for in this game, because he was a great Snowflake Lobo and now coaches up there
in Round Valley.
Up there in Round Valley, yeah. I wonder, who are you pulling for, Reggie? Be honest.
Reg, who you pulling for?
Be honest. Thank you to Ashley Davis for nice comments. Let's see, to Lars Begay. Nice comment, Derek Cavey. Thank you, Derek, for your comment.
Another missed layup by the Lobos. The Lobos have got to start putting those. Thank you, Carson Lewis.
Carson Lewis there on the follow. Hey, thank you as well to Zach Solomon for the comment. Did Zach Solomon move to the East Coast?
Yes, he's going to school there. He's going to grad school. He graduated from BYU, Idaho, got his bachelor's degree, and now he's going to graduate school. Good for Zach.
Is he in Massachusetts?
Yes, Boston.
That is awesome. Well,
yep.
Zach, you're one of the all-timers, man. One of the greats.
Big 72.
Yeah.
I loved watching Zach play football. He was one of my favorites.
Zach, good luck, and hope that it all turns out fantastic in grad school. And what a great city. One of my all-time favorite cities, Boston. It really is maybe my favorite American city.
It's magical. It's whimsical.
The history in that great place is next to, there's nothing like it. We out here in Arizona we're not that closely attached to the foundations of this country. Go to Boston sometime. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I also saw in Boston on a trip there once, I saw a great, they have a Holocaust memorial there. And it will, it will just absolutely, break your heart when you see those, essentially the serial numbers that were tattooed on the arms of those victims. But anyway, Boston is just an amazing city. Hey, during the timeout as well, I was looking over there at the scores table where your parents, Lynn and Paula Johnson, they handle the scoreboard and the official scorekeeping for these home Snowflake games. And I wanted to mention your dad because he's one of my all-time favorites, Lynn Johnson. He is one of the owners of White Mountain Physical Therapy. He is a great physical therapist. You watch Riker Marble's foul shot go in. I highly recommend that man right there in the middle of your screen, Lynn Johnson, and his team, like Eric Cox and
Russell Peterson.
Mentioned Russell Peterson before. They're great people. But your dad helped me out with something before the game. You know, I've got this nagging injury that's been plaguing me for 3 months, and so I talked with him about it before. And you know what? It took him about 33 seconds to figure out exactly what was wrong and give me a prescription, a course of action to take with it. And he is just the best, man.
He is the best. I love that man. He's a good man.
He really is. Hey, nice job, Brett Jordan. That answers the shot a moment ago from Snowflake's Asher Brewer. Jordan with the points there, and he's got 11 in the game. That leads the scoring for Round Valley. They're back in front, 35-34. Brewer trying to get the lead back for Snowflake. Not going to happen. Round Valley's got the basketball. Marble. And from downtown, Wilson's three is good. And this is the biggest lead that Round Valley's been able to manufacture in the game. They lead by 4, 38-34. On the angle right side, Merrick Ullberg. Back left side to the baseline, Brewer. Landon Clare has the basketball. Round Valley in a 3-2 zone. Inside, dump the pass, Brewer, the shot after a feed from Ullberg. Great pass, great shot.
Just an example of the Lobos being patient, working the offense, looking for the open shot. Great drive by Merrick, which the defense collapsed and left Asher open for the layup.
Snowflake a chance to tie the game again right here. 38-36 Round Valley. The Lobos have possession. Asher Brewer, by the way, is having a great third quarter. He has scored 7 of his team's 9 points. And here's a guy that steps in and drains a 16-footer. It's a great shot from Merrick Ullberg.
It's a really pretty shot by Merrick. I think he does a good job at those little footers.
Riker Marble. Backdoor cut. Brett Jordan. Count the shot.
Wow, Brett Jordan is having a great quarter. Or a great game, just all around.
A nice assist by Ryan Rodriguez. Here's one for 3, and Landon Clare buries the shot. That was perfect from Landon. The Elks going to answer with 2, and who else?
But Brett Jordan.
Brett Jordan. Jordan's got 8 points in the third quarter, 15 for the game. His teammate Stan Wilson checks in with double figures. He's got 10 points, hit that 3 a moment ago, and he's got 2 threes overall in the game. And a ball that tips into Riker Marble's hands, 2-on-2. Jordan underneath, and he gets called for a travel. Well, he took a little abuse from those defenders, but the official opted to say you shuffled your feet before you got schmacked in the chin right there. He's trying to check for blood. And he's going to be all right, I'm quite sure. 42-41, Round Valley leads Snowflake. What a great game we got. Final 30 seconds ticking off right here in the third quarter. Landon Clare, pull that trigger, Landon. Pick it up first.
Control the ball first.
Bounce pass to the baseline. Kaur loses it to Robinson. Outside, Clare's got the 3 on the way. A little short. Robinson in the paint. Rebound. Robinson's been in there. He was in there for quite a while. The official didn't see. He was well past his limit. And they feed the ball to Brock Irvin, and he's got his first points of the second half. At the buzzer, Riker Marble could not connect, and Snowflake has the lead at the end of the third quarter. What a great game going back and forth. And I would expect a terrific final 8 minutes on the way in just a bit. Fourth quarter straight ahead. And Snowflake leads Round Valley 43-42. This is Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
We get it. The last thing you probably want is a trip to the hospital. But the first thing you should consider is where you'll receive the best healthcare experience. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, we strive to be the community's preferred healthcare provider. Need a home doctor visit, a wellness appointment, or to utilize the latest CT and MRI technology? Our professionally trained staff will care for you with empathy and purpose. White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
And White Mountain Regional Medical Center is going to present the Sports Zone's Player of the Game at the conclusion of this boys varsity matchup between Snowflake and Round Valley. The Lobos with a 43-42 advantage as we go into the fourth quarter now. Inbound for the Elks, and the fourth quarter is underway. Floyd Simmons and Talia Clare on the play-by-play call for the Sports Zone. Riker Marble. And he is going to stumble, slip, fall, and throw it right to Merrick Olberg going into the paint. Olberg trying to finish the fast break, not able. Brock Irvin with the follow. And Irvin's now got 6 points in the game, and Snowflake is up by 3. You can hear Coach Clare from the sideline urging his team on, urging them on. It sounds to me like Talia is asking for the guys to keep up the intensity.
Yep, keep up the intensity and don't make stupid fouls like number 10 just did.
You mean Landon Clare?
Yeah, whose boy is that? Must be Joe's.
So what's his personality like at home, this Landon Clare kid, is he?
Super quiet, super docile.
Yeah.
Very witty and funny, but quiet.
As teammate Aiden Court just rips the ball right out of the hands of Ryan Rodriguez, and then trying to draw the contact, couldn't do it.
Confusion on the line.
Round Valley rebound.
Did you see Merrick Olberg come out of the sky? Watch Merrick Olberg come out of the sky to get that rebound.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He can fly, can't he?
Yes.
Snowflake trying to work something on the inbound. Miss a shot, Irvin. And he's got another try. And, boy, Brock Irvin stayed with that thing. You know, he was determined.
Yes, he was.
He got that second chance opportunity.
Oh, now he fouls.
Yeah, he got a body on the shooter.
He jumped. He should have just scooted in front of him. Coach Clare is urging him to take the charge.
So Irvin's got his second foul. They, of course, reset fouls to start the quarter. That'll be Snowflake's second quick fourth quarter foul as they inch their way toward the 5 fouls that will put Round Valley in the bonus. But this was shooting anyway. And Stanton Wilson at the line. Stanton's had a good game. 10 points in the game for Round Valley. But he misses that foul shot right there. For the Elks, they are led in scoring by Brett Jordan with 15 points. This guy who missed both foul shots, Wilson, he's got 10 points. So those two guys in double figures. Snowflake's only got one player in double figures. That's Asher Brewer. He's got 12 points for the game. Clare delivers to Robinson, who has a shot blocked by Ziegler, but then right into the hands of Brock Irvin, who's got another fourth quarter bucket. He's got all 6 Snowflake points to start the fourth quarter, and that forces a Round Valley timeout, everybody. And I'll repeat our broadcast schedule coming up. This Saturday, Snowflake will host Ganado, just a boys-only game at 5 o'clock. So we'll have that for you. Then Monday, we go to Page. The Sand Devils will host American Leadership Academy of West Foothills. And then the next day on Tuesday, it's Alchesay at Blue Ridge. Alchesay at Blue Ridge on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we wrap up our pre-Christmas broadcast schedule. Snowflake at Tuba City. We get to see the Lobos quite a bit here in the span of, I don't know, 5 days or whatever.
What's your favorite snack on the road, Floyd?
Favorite snack
on the road? You said coffee.
But wow. I do like to have some good coffee for the trip, but favorite snack, you know, it varies. It varies. I might have some donuts once in a while, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the Hostess donuts.
Yes.
I prefer the crumb donuts.
I agree. Those are good.
Every time I get my hands on some ginger snaps from Talia Clare, I love those as you watch.
Brock Irvin come alive.
Brock Irvin now ties the team lead in scoring. He's got 12 points along with Asher Brewer for Snowflake. Can't go wrong with some good jerky, I'll tell you that. Brett Jordan missed his three-point try, and then Snowflake committed a foul. Aiden Core underneath picks up that foul. He's got 2 fouls in the game. So Snowflake now has 3 fourth-quarter fouls. They're going to get to that 5-foul mark here in a hurry. Round Valley has not committed a fourth-quarter foul yet.
I like the energy that Snowflake's playing with, but it's coming across a little aggressive for the refs' taste, I think.
Brett Jordan missed, got it back, and it's a scramble for it.
And
Travel called as Ziegler rolled across his back. Can't really do that. And that'll go back to Snowflake. The Lobos have built a 9-point lead, so this thing was nip and tuck for a long time. And we'll get a technical foul on the Round Valley bench, and they're got to be careful over there. Coach getting a little bit heated.
What doesn't he like? I don't understand what he doesn't like.
Well, his team has fallen behind by 9, and I think he might be suggesting that he's not getting some calls. I think that would have to be the long and the short of it. Although, be honest with you, up to that point, I mean, that technical foul in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter is the only foul that's been called on Round Valley. The 3 fouls called on Snowflake. So
yeah.
And coach decides to let Landon Clare shoot the foul shots. Well,
not so good for Landon. He shot, I think, 8 foul shots in the Flagstaff tournament, technical shots, and he went 6 for 8. So he's a decent free throw shooter. Couldn't connect tonight.
6 for 8, 75%.
Yeah.
I'm looking for 85 out of that kid.
Okay.
All right.
I'll tell him.
You let him know. Snowflake loses the ball out of bounds. Brewer could not hold on to it.
What do you think the factor is here for the Round Valley Elks to get back in this game?
I mean, I think it's just kind of classic at this point. Those shots right there have to go in. They've got to clean up the boards. They got to get a couple of breaks. Long pass, great delivery. That was Claire that threw the pass, wasn't it?
Yep.
Well, he did a great job. And at the end of it, Aiden Core right with the bucket.
No, Brock Irvin.
Sorry, Brock.
That's his 12th point. 2, 4.
He's got 14 points.
14.
Yep, and 10 of that right here in the fourth quarter. Another timeout out there. Let's grab a 30-second timeout, everybody. 53-42, Snowflake in front. This is Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Here's the inbound for Round Valley from the timeout. Riker Marble has it. Brett Jordan. Now Wilson for 3, and Statton's shot just off the back iron. And a big rebound right there for Brock Irvin. Well, the fourth quarter has belonged to Snowflake, and in particular, it's belonged to Brock Irvin.
Yeah.
And he gets another
great contribution by Brock this fourth quarter.
Adds a rebound to his personal totals. The officials will discuss it. Snowflake will get the inbound.
You know who Brock Irvin reminds me of a little bit? He's like the Energizer Bunny. Do you remember watching Jordan Gardner?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I was a big Jordan Gardner fan. I love his energy. That's who he reminds me of. Just 120%, man.
Well, that is a compliment that should not be easily given, for sure, because there's only one
Jordan Gardner.
There's only one Jordan Gardner out there, you know. And he was one of the all-time greats for Snowflake.
Yes, he was.
I think.
I agree. I loved watching that kid play ball.
Round Valley gets it back, and they got a man open. That's Wilson downtown. He gets fouled. Didn't make the shot, but fouled by Olberg. That'll be 3 foul shots on the way for Stanton Wilson. And that's the third foul of the game on Olberg. 4th team foul on Snowflake. Round Valley's I think they've got to start getting aggressive now in the low post, taking it at the Snowflake defenders and doing what they can to get to the foul line. Because every foul from this point forward is going to put them at the line. Well, most every foul anyway.
First point scored in the fourth quarter for the Elks. That free throw.
Took 3.5 minutes for that to happen. Aiden Core leaves the game. Carson Lewis is back in the game for Snowflake, along with Olberg, Asher Brewer, Brock Irvin, Landon Clare rounding out the 5 for Snowflake. And that one off the back iron, no good. Brewer, the rebound for Snowflake. Start the clock again. Snowflake in front by 10. Round Valley's got Brett Jordan at the middle top of that 3-2 defense, along with Stanton Wilson, Riker Marble. Also out there on the floor is Brody Ziegler. Can't stop Asher Brewer, though, inside. And Asher rejoins Brock Irvin, leading the team in scoring. They've each got 14 points. For Round Valley, Ryan Rodriguez is out there on the floor to round out their 5. Marble drive, dish. Ziegler short on the shot. Olberg running with the rebound. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. They'll say touched by Marble. 3:47 remaining here in regulation. Inbound, Brock Irvin. Wow, with all the work that Irvin's done, for him to miss that little one right there, that's a shocker. Rebound Ziegler. Jordan drops it back to Riker Marble. Every possession is critical now for Round Valley. They've got to get points. And that little pass, Ziegler was just not quite ready for Marble's dump pass inside. It goes off his hands, out of bounds. Olberg to Clare, back to Olberg. Snowflake working down some of that shot clock. It's under 20 seconds. Inside, Irvin, tied up, jump ball. Round Valley gets it back.
Snowflake, I think, kept it.
Well, the first official pointed this way, but I guess you're right. Maybe that is Snowflake's basketball. Timeout, Snowflake. They'll take that right there. We'll stay right here and remind you about our upcoming broadcast schedule again this Saturday. Snowflake versus Ganado. We'll be right here at 5 o'clock Saturday evening. Then Monday we go to Page. American Leadership Academy of West Foothills will be at Page on Monday. First game is at 5:30. That's a boys game, and then the girls will follow with the late game. Tuesday, Alchesay at Blue Ridge, and then Wednesday, Snowflake at Tuba City. There you are.
I'll meet you there.
Are you going? Oh, you will be going. Yeah, you will be going. Okay. And
you know what? If you want some good food in Tuba City, I'm going to give a shout out to Pizza Edge.
Oh yeah.
My friend's dad owns Pizza Edge, and they have some dang good pizza.
Your friend's dad?
Yes, great customer service. So you remember the Justice Boys from Tuba City?
Yeah, sure.
Their dad owns that business out there.
Well, I need to meet that guy. 3:07 remaining here in regulation, everybody. 55-43, Snowflake in front. Well, we won't be making a trip to Pizza Edge this time, okay? And we often do eat their outstanding pizza, whether it's Tuba City or Burnside. You know, there's some various locations where we get some Pizza Edge. But after the game, we will be eating at the home of Pete Butler, the head coach of Tuba City.
Hey.
He and his wife will stay up late for us and make us Navajo tacos. And it's going to be, as it always is,
How does one get an invite to this dinner?
Well,
that sounds amazing.
Listen, we can take anybody we want, okay? So just FYI.
Coach wife to coach wife? Can I bring something?
We can take anything we want, anybody we want to our dinners at their house. They always have so much. I mean, anyway, I can't wait for it. That's going to be our dinner after the game.
That sounds awesome.
On Tuesday. Well, a couple of opportunities at the line for Brody Ziegler. Unfortunately, he was unable to make either one of those after a J.J. Hall Snowflake foul.
If I'm right, the Elks are only 1 from 7 from the line this quarter.
Let's see. You're exactly right. Actually, one out of 7, and they don't have a field goal, and only 2:32 remaining. And that's been the story, is that Snowflake defensively have put the clamps on Round Valley. There's a steal for the Elks. Riker Marble has it knocked out of his hands, and then he knocked it out himself, trying to regain control. That'll be Snowflake's basketball. Marble wants to inbound it, but the official has said no, that's Snowflake's.
I think it went off Marble's hands as he was trying to catch it back.
Swiped it out?
Yeah.
Well, he still wants it. I don't know what's going on. The officials are having a little discussion, and they settle on Snowflake has the basketball. 2:19 remaining. Time to start thinking about the Sports Zone's player of the game.
That's going to be a hard one tonight, Floyd.
Ball tipped out by Marble. He's going to get it and lean in and give it too much. Missed again. Well, the Elks are battling. They're not giving up out there. Continue to fight to the finish, but it's just been it had not been a very good quarter for them. Snowflake has converted on 7 field goals, scored 14 points in the quarter. Round Valley has not made a field goal and only scored 1 point. And then Carson Lewis fouls Ziegler. Send Brody Ziegler to the foul line. Well, I think Carson feels like that was pretty clean. We'll get a chance to see a pretty good angle on it.
This.
That was pretty clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was a pretty clean effort right there.
We're going to have a talk with the ref after that one.
Well, that's the 4th foul of the game on Lewis. I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot. Ziegler makes 1 out of 2. And still, Round Valley hasn't scored a field goal here with 95 seconds left in the quarter, in the game. J.J. Hall, not going to go in.
Yep. Oh, he rebounded it and then made it.
It was J.J. My view was obscured.
Yep.
Okay, well, J.J. Hall's first points of the game. Marble inside, and he is fouled. I think that's Merrick Olberg that got him. Nope, Lewis. Lewis just fouled out of the game. Lewis is gone.
Oh yeah.
Snowflake getting set to check in a couple of guys. Christian Smith going to see his first action of the game. Nash Robinson comes back in. Ezra Baum is back in, and a full timeout taken on the floor. So a 30-second break for us as well. How about a word from the Furniture Gallery in Snowflake? Can we get that one lined up and get something in good from our great friends David and Tiffany Black at the Furniture Gallery? We'll be back with the final 1:17 right after this. Snowflake a big lead. This is Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Every home has a story to tell, and your furniture sets the stage. From classic to contemporary, farmhouse to European, the Furniture Gallery will match your taste with the perfect centerpiece or accent. Make each room in your home a place to gather, connect, and create lasting memories. The Furniture Gallery doesn't just sell furniture. They deliver comfort, quality, and unparalleled customer service. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, helps make a house a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Hey everybody, let's get this thing finished up here. Final minute and 17. Quite a hill to climb for Round Valley. 59-44. Still trying to find their first field goal of the 4th quarter. So I would say there's the difference. It was close throughout, But in the fourth quarter, the Lobos have pulled away, and I would say it's their defense that's done it.
I agree, Floyd. Well, and their execution. I feel like they executed and made baskets. Brock Irvin was a huge help to that fourth quarter push. Oh, man. That's never good.
Well, one foul shot good for Marble. The second one was never even attempted. The official's going to come over and separate a couple of players. Christian Smith just came into the game. He came in. He hasn't even played any official time yet. No time has run off, and he's already been received a warning from the official. Here comes the ball up in the front court. Ezra Baum, contact and a foul. And it goes on Riker Marble. Looks like Riker might have just fouled out of the game. No, that's his second foul, sorry. 2 fouls on Marble. Doesn't matter, minute 10 remaining. Well, Snowflake on the doorstep of a victory, so let's start talking about who might get that Sports Zone Player of the Game. The high point man for Snowflake is Asher Brewer, and he's kind of had the complete game. You get a foul whistled on Cole Tom. Cole Tom picks up his second foul. He's kind of had the complete game, from beginning to end. Again, 16 points. Brock Irvin has owned the fourth quarter. This is where the real differences come into play. He's got 14 points in the game, and 10 of that here in the fourth quarter. So you ask yourself then, of the two of those guys, who might it be? Brewer's going to get a chance to, well, I know he won't go to the foul line. That's a blocking foul, should be an inbound. Play a fourth team foul. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to give it to him. Oh, it was the fifth.
Okay. That happened fast.
So what do you put more emphasis on, Floyd? On people who come in and make a big momentum shift for the team, or someone who had a complete game?
It's
the whole time.
It is. Every game is distinct.
Yeah.
You don't know. Sometimes it's the person that doesn't do anything but hit the game-winning shot.
Yeah.
If they hit a shot from half court to win the game, that's probably your player of the game, right?
Yeah.
They may have just came into the game for the first time. It just depends. There's a lot of factors, and that's there's a feel aspect to it. As we get a foul on, that is going to go on Snowflake. Ezra Baum picks up the personal foul. So we've got a vote from one of our production team members for Brock Irvin. Who are you voting for?
Me?
You.
Oh, can you have a duel?
Well, yeah, it depends. And certainly we've done it many times, yes. We've had co-players of the game.
So I love Asher Brewer's energy on the court. Like, he is all in when it comes to the team and basketball and the Lobos. Like, he's all in. He's stepped up and become a captain of this team, and I definitely think he leads by example. I love the way that Asher plays. He rebounds well. He's learning how to play defense better, taking some charges. So I love those things about Asher. I love Brock Irvin's energy. That kid is unstoppable when he is 100%. And I love that about Brock.
Well, I think it comes down to one of those two guys.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
maybe both. Maybe both. We'll see what the team decides as you watch. First of all, J.J. Hall hit a couple of foul shots for Snowflake, and then an intentional foul. So that'll be 2 shots and possession for Snowflake. The guy that committed that intentional foul is Brody Ziegler. 4th foul of the game on Brody. Asher Brewer to the foul line to add to his game high total. He is going to finish as the high point man for Snowflake. If for no other reason than Brock Irvin is not on the floor. We'll see if Asher can get to. He does not get to
That's unusual for Asher.
It's a 19. Inbound coming up for Snowflake, 63-46.
I think my vote will have to go. I think my vote will have to go to, just because of the complete game, is Asher. But I can't leave Brock out with the tenacity and the energy he brought in that fourth quarter. Super impressed with Brock's game.
Hey, look at that. Riker Marble just hit a field goal. That's the first shot from the field to go in for Round Valley in the fourth quarter. Took almost 7.5 minutes for that to happen. Staten Wilson commits his fourth foul. Well, you know, down by 15, Round Valley's playing like they're down by 5. You know?
I know. I was going to say, this has been the longest fourth quarter.
I mean, they just will not stop. They won't take their foot off the intensity gas pedal. Coach Adam Poston's got his guys, playing with a lot of intensity under the circumstances. Both foul shots were good for J.J. Hall. Brody Ziegler, that's been the kryptonite for Round Valley in the fourth quarter. Any shot from the field.
Nothing's happening.
Just can't make one.
That basket's cursed.
It's going to be foul number 5 of the game on Staten Wilson. Still out there on the floor. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, they changed the foul to Riker Marble, his third of the game. And the foul shot good for Ty Boone. I'm going to have to check the votes from the other team members on our player of the game. 20 seconds remain. Marble fouled. Still calling fouls out there. Christian Smith, personal foul. Well, you know what, Talia, I hate to say it, but I think you've been outvoted on the player of the game honors there.
Really?
By the production team. They like the fourth quarter that Brock Irvin put together.
Brock.
You know what Brock did was he was the guy that was right in the middle of this stretch of time where Snowflake got their separation.
I agree. I'm not upset about it. I think Brock played a phenomenal game.
Well, I'm glad you're not upset because I think the guys on the production team might be a little intimidated by you.
Me?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, guys, don't do that. It's all good.
5 seconds left. Snowflake will wind up with a 66-50 victory over Round Valley. Everybody, congratulations to the Snowflake Lobos on the victory. For Round Valley, the loss will drop them to 6-5 overall. 6-5 overall. And for Snowflake, they will now be 5-2 overall after tonight's win.
I think it's amazing how much basketball most of these teams have played as opposed to Snowflake. And I think that, attributes to the success that they have in football, but it kind of hurts, you know. A lot of these teams have played a lot of basketball, and we're just trying to the Lobos are just trying to catch up.
Just playing some catch up right now.
Yep.
Looks like our Sports Zone player of the game is Brock Irvin. Brock Irvin, who checked in with 10 fourth quarter points, and that's when all the separation took place. The Snowflake defense was on lockdown in the fourth quarter.
I love to see it.
You know, they didn't give up but one shot from the field, a handful of free throws, but you know that when they had to, when it counted, that's when they really turned it on.
Yeah, and the rebounding, I think that's where Brock and Asher came into play a lot more than just points. The rebounds that they got, and Merrick was in there, and Super impressed.
Again, the final score, 66-50. Coach Clare is talking to his guys, and then we'll get a chance to talk to them, talk to our Sports Zone player of the game, Brock Irvin. So he's got to be the younger brother of, no, not, help me out.
Caden, Dylan,
yes.
Chase.
I was thinking of Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Caden, Chase.
Yep.
Chase Irvin. Long history of great athletes. Well, Talia, great job.
Thank you for having me, Floyd. That was
absolutely,
fun.
Absolutely, and you know, we'll continue to work on it and had a fun time. We'll see you again real soon.
Okay.
On Saturday, right?
Yep, I'll be here.
All right, there's Talia Clare, everybody. Newest member of our broadcast team here at the Sports Zone. And what a great job she did, huh? Let's get ready to talk to our Sports Zone player of the game. Hey, folks, welcome into Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. Tonight, Snowflake with a 66-50 victory over Round Valley here at the Lobo Gymnasium. Floyd Simmons here on the call for you. And as we get our post-game festivities going and our highlights package rolling, let's talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. There's Brock Irvin on your screen, everybody. And Brock picks up the award today with a great fourth quarter and a big win for the team. Congratulations, Brock.
Thank you.
Well, Brock, tell me about that fourth quarter. You came in there. There's two things that really stand out. First of all, you scored 10 of your 14 points in that fourth quarter when Snowflake got that big separation to pull away with the victory. And the other thing with you and with the team as a whole was amazing defense in the fourth quarter. How did it play out from your vantage point?
Well, we had a little bit of a slow go right there in the middle, right after the third quarter. And then we took a timeout, came out and had a good intensive run, stopped it defensively. Everything starts with defense, got some good runs offensively, and made it happen on the other end of the court.
Tell me, Brock, what Coach Clare was saying to you guys in those timeouts there toward the end of the game.
He just kept on saying one more, and we kept on giving it our all. He said play smart, play good defense, don't foul, and we tried our best.
And it all came together for you guys. Let me ask you about one of your teammates, because it was a little bit of a toss-up. That Player of the Game award could have gone to you, could have gone to Asher. You know, Asher led the team in scoring with 18 points. So over the course of the game, he just had a great game for you out there. And I just like his style of play. Like you, very athletic. He moves around the floor a lot, unafraid to create a shot, take a shot. Tell me what your thoughts are on Asher and his game, as he's kind of elevated it this year for Snowflake.
Oh yeah, for sure. Asher's put in a lot of work, lots of effort. He's one of our team captains, and he absolutely deserves to be there. Asher's one of the hardest fighting kids on our team, and he fights. He's a fighter. He keeps on going. He keeps on going even if it's rough. We've had like a little bit of slow start, some rough games, but we keep on pushing through, and it's a good win for us tonight.
Brock, I'll ask you one more thing, and that's about the kind of the makeup of this team here in 2023 and 24. Quite a bit different than last year. Last year you had a team that was dominated by the football athletes that were out there, right? And they were truly football players.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good athletes could play some basketball. They were a football bunch, and this seems more like a basketball bunch. Guys that have the finesse of basketball. I mean, don't get me wrong, tough guys, and you guys run the floor and you bang the boards and you do all that stuff. But there seems to be a little more basketball orientation. Am I seeing that right? Tell me about your team for the season here.
Yeah, football has a huge play on our athletes too. We have a lot of people that came from football this year, but there's also a lot of one sport athletes, and we put a lot of work in this offseason, and we made things happen.
Well, you guys are off to a pretty good start now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think 7-2, I think the record now, after today's win. Pretty good for you guys, and ought to make, as you continue going, if you could pick up a win this weekend against Ganado, might make for a nice Christmas, right?
Yep.
All right, Brock, congratulations. You're the Sports Zone's player of the game. I think that's the shirt you get right there.
All right,
check it out.
Thank you so much.
Show it to the camera there. We want to make sure that your friends and relatives out there see that. Look at that, man. That's going to be nice. It's going to look good on you, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it, Brock. Brock Irvin, the Snowflake Lobo star, that is our Sports Zone player of the game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Nice victory for Snowflake. Final score here, 66-50. They knock off Round Valley here on our broadcast of Northland Basketball. And ambling over toward our broadcast desk is the head coach who gets the victory tonight. And we're going to mic him up and continue the conversation. How do you hear me there, Coach?
Perfectly.
All right. I like that. I like that. Let's do our little bit here, huh? Final score in the boys varsity game at Snowflake tonight, part of Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. Final score 66-50. Snowflake has defeated Round Valley, and it comes on the strength of a kind of a Herculean effort in the fourth quarter by this Lobos team. They got it going. Our player of the game, Brock Irvin, had a big fourth quarter. But this Snowflake defense put the clamps down on Round Valley in that fourth quarter. Let's talk to the victorious head coach. Joe Clare joins us now. Snowflake. Coach Clare, congratulations.
Thank you, Floyd. Appreciate you being here.
You got it. That fourth quarter, you did not allow a field goal until there was 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Handful of free throws for Round Valley during that time, but you guys really just you locked them down in that fourth period. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we've had that capability. We've shown glimpses of it in 2-minute spurts, but we finally put it together and was able to fly around to the ball and make people move off their spots, and it was affecting Round Valley for a little bit, and I'm just proud of these boys.
A number of your players showed up big for you today, but two guys in particular, your leading scorers out there. The guy that led the way with 18 points, Asher Brewer. I mean, he played a great game from the beginning to the end. We ended up giving the player of the game, could have given it to him. We gave it to Brock Irvin because of the fourth quarter. That's when the real separation happened. A close game for 3 quarters, and then you ran away with the win at the end. How did that happen? Well, the great defense, but also the great fourth quarter by Brock Irvin, where he scored 10 of his 14 points. How about the game those two young men turned in?
Absolutely. Asher Brewer's been stepping up for us this year. We saw a lot of glimpses last year as a sophomore. We just didn't see that next level, and I challenged him over the summer, and he took it. And he was able to come up big, and he's just getting better and better. I think the best is yet to come with him. Brock Irvin's a fun one for me. He completely deserves to start on our team, and we made a judgment call as coaches to not start him because we feel like in games where he comes off the bench, it's just better. He comes off a little more fluid, just that energy level, and it showed tonight. That fourth quarter, he has no off switch, which is awesome, and he just kept going and was able to make huge plays for us.
He did tonight for sure. You guys, in addition to playing great defense, I thought you cleaned up the boards pretty well tonight.
Yeah, every game this year we've won the board battle. It's been crazy. We just haven't been making those little shots, and we were finally able to put those in. Our kids take pride in that. Our coach, Jared Robinson, he's my post coach. He takes pride. He's got a little notepad over there jotting down rebounds, and he expects his guys to go board up, and they're doing it. They're doing it with the best of them in the state.
Well, Coach, you got a big game on Saturday. We'll be here for that one as well. You get a day off tomorrow, but Saturday, 5 p.m., they'll take on the Ganado Hornets as you make your way toward the Christmas break. You like where your team is at right now?
Yeah, absolutely. We're growing. We went to that Pepsi tournament in Flagstaff and got 5 games in against 5 quality teams and got better and better and better. And that's what we have to do. I think our region's really tough this year, really even. And we're going to have to play our best ball at that time, so we got to keep getting better.
Congratulations on the win tonight, Coach.
Thank you. It feels good.
You got it. Joe Clare right there, everybody. Final score 66-50. Snowflake over Round Valley tonight on this broadcast of Northland Basketball. And as we wrap it up, I say a big thank you to our outstanding production team. Boy, great looks out there, guys. Good job on the broadcast. Our producer, Derek Simmons, technical director, Big Joe Mama. And on camera tonight, Big Sean Ulvestad. As well, we got the biggest production team in the business between the two big guys. For the entire crew and my broadcast partner tonight, Talia Claret. Didn't she do a great job? I'm Floyd Simmons. Thanking you for joining us. Reminding you we'll be back on Saturday right here to Snowflake as they take on the Ganado Hornets in a boys-only broadcast at 5 o'clock. Then Monday we go to Page, American Leadership of West Academy, American Leadership Academy of West Foothills at Page on Monday. Got a game on Tuesday, game on Wednesday to wrap up our pre-Christmas break. Before this entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thank you for joining us, saying God bless you, and we'll see you next time for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball right here at the Sports Zone. Good night from Snowflake.